We are here at good old-fashioned Park City at Park City CrossFit, also known as Chris Spealler's home CrossFit gym. The workout we're doing this morning is Jackie. I am breaking absolutely no records at Jackie at 8,000 feet. So prepare to be absolutely so unimpressed you're probably bored. This is gonna hurt. All right, we are off in 3, 2, 1, getting it. So again, like I mentioned, we are doing Jackie. I am visiting Park City CrossFit in Park City, Utah. I was there for the FNX camp. The FNX camp for a couple FNX retreat there in Park City. And so one of the mornings I decided to drop in. This is Friday morning, like September something or other, or maybe it's August, I don't know. I actually woke up really early and thought, okay, well I should go to Chris Spealler's gym. I'm gonna see if there's a class available. I woke up at like 6, there was a class at 6:30. I was like, perfect, I'm going to the 6:30 a.m. class. Luckily, I didn't check to see what the workout was because I would have cherry picked it and probably not shown up. So I show up and it says Benchmark Friday. And when you show up to a gym and it says Benchmark Friday, you just know you're in a whole lot of world of hurt or pain. Mostly pain. So they do a Benchmark Friday at Park City CrossFit. I think Chris Spealler does it actually for Icon Athlete, which Icon Athlete is, again, his programming company. A very successful programming company at that. And I think they might do it for their affiliate program. I think they might do it every Friday. And so I showed up. It was Benchmark Friday, and we were doing Jackie. And like I mentioned, Jackie, of course, is a kind of a chipper style, a very fast chipper. It's a 1,000-meter row, right into 50 thrusters at 45 pounds, and then right into 30 pull-ups. This workout actually popped up in regionals many years back, and the beauty of this workout is the ability for you to compare times literally across the whole workout for guys and girls. Because I believe, if I'm correct, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the girls' weight is still a 45-pound bar. Like, I technically believe it's still a 45-pound bar for females for 50 thrusters. So it was nice, or not nice, it was kind of different. But in regionals in 2014 when we did it, I think, you could actually, or 13, you can compare times across male and female time domains because they were using the same weights. So they were rowing the same distance, using the same weights for thrusters, and using the same pull-ups. So like you could literally see some really good females beat some of the really slow males, and that was kind of embarrassing. Anyways, like I mentioned, we're at elevation here doing Jackie, which is a good and a bad thing. Number one, it is nice for objects or machines like this that require wind resistance. So it's always kind of funny, like I always see a lot of games athletes, always see a lot of athletes always be like, oh, I crushed my previous number on the air assault bike. Like I got all these new calories. Like I tested a 1-minute air assault bike test for time and I crushed my previous record. And that's because if you go to higher elevation like they're at, the wind is not as dense, therefore it's easier, it's less friction or less resistance, and therefore it's a lot easier to get calories. So come on guys, think about it. Like, don't go to high elevation and start claiming like I crushed a row. I don't know who this kid is, but obviously he's watching my row because I probably am scaring him right now. He's probably freaked out that I'm gonna beat him. And I'm for sure gonna beat him. Anyway, so the good nice thing about elevation, like I mentioned, the good thing is that the flywheel in a rower actually spins a lot better. So a flywheel in a rower, a flywheel in the skier, the flywheel in the biker, and the wheel or the fan on the aerosol bike will all spin a lot easier. The bad part is you get off that thing and feel like a pile of poop because you can't breathe. I mean, like, I should be able to get off that rower, grab that bar and go. I'm getting off the rower and standing there thinking, what happened to my lungs? Where did they go off to? Anyway, so that's kind of a good and bad thing of elevation. There's obviously some advantages to elevation, but if you ask me, there's a lot of disadvantages to it. A lot of disadvantages. A lot of people have asked me the question of, okay, well, why don't CrossFit Games athletes travel to elevation and train, go to the games? Actually, some of them actually do. I was invited to do it this past year, but I didn't do it. But it is an option to go out and train elevation at, say, like Park City at 8,000 feet or whatever, wherever this was at, or wherever elevation this exactly was at. It's about 8. And then go down to Madison and compete. The only problem is usually your elevation, the benefit of elevation will last, but it will only last for about a couple days. So, I mean, if it lasted for like 7 days, then you'd be golden. But the problem with the games is you get there, you're there for a couple days, and then you start the competition. So you really would only get the benefit of the elevation in your body probably for like 1 day. So, or 1 or 2 days, 1 day of competition, which could be beneficial depending upon how far you want to make it in cuts. I'm not going to speak to that, but you know, sometimes the juice sometimes isn't worth the squeeze. All right, so we're done with 50 thrusters at like 5 flat. Looking to do 30 pull-ups. I'm spending my time chalking. There's no chalk there. I'm disappointed. And now I'm going to do pull-ups. I believe my best time is around a 520. When we did this in regionals, I think it was around a 520 in 2013. Honestly, when it comes down to it, a Jackie score, any Jackie score around sub 6 is pretty solid. And then of course, if you're sub 530, it's even better. And if you're close to like 510, you're the boss, you're the man. So again, like ways to scale this workout in case you want to go over it really fast. Options for scaling this workout. Really, it can't be scaled. Like, it's the perfect workout. Like, it's very low, skill-based, and very easy to do. That sucks. If you are looking to scale this workout, there's really no scale. Like, 1,000-meter row stays the same for males and females. 45-pound thruster, that's super light. Like, it's not really scalable. And then the only real movement you can scale in this workout is actually the pull-ups. So if you can't do pull-ups, like ring rows is a great sub for 30. Be really tough, but it's still a great sub. If I knew today was Benchmark Friday at CrossFit Park City, I might not have shown up this morning at 6:30. That was rough. Jackie in 5:43. Hardest part, the row at elevation. Hold on, let me catch my breath. I think my fastest time, I think the time I've done the fastest was like 5:18 at regionals in 2013, I think. So, you know, 20 some seconds off at 8,000 feet. I'll take it.